was talking about I lose my train of memory here sometimes. I was talking about the pick that I had the thumb pick on, and it just kind of flew off my finger there. Might have been some entity like myself. Yeah, the place is haunted, I know, but you know what? Let's go into that right now, Oh, philosophy. So the pick, it went to the floor, but what if there was a flood? It would go down and flow away, and it'd be a pick no more. Pick. A little talk, a little pick, a little more. Like philosophy, who are you picking on? It's kind of like, well, all the gods, or aliens, or mischievous ones that created the human body. I mean, they put the waste system right in the middle of the playground. Well, great man once told his followers, there's two things in life that matter above all else: integrity. If you make a promise, you darn well better carry it out, even if it bankrupts you, cripples you, and kills you. The other thing is common sense. Not making that promise to start with. Yeah, philosophy. The science of thought. I don't like this key. No, I don't like that key either. We need a different, I don't like that either particularly, but it's easy to play in that. Philosophy is the science of thought. Sometimes it's just a lot of naught, with jackasses who spout their views, rare exceptions, but mostly just abuse. Aristotle's wisdom, distorted by fools, borderline insanity, breaking all the rules. Plato, Descartes, Spinoza, Hume, Kant, Burke, Hegel, Schopenhauer too. Kierkegaard, James, Nietzsche, Dewey, Russell, Heidegger. Now, how do you pronounce that? Wittgenstein. Oh, popular, eh? Oh, enunciation. It's not a crime. From politics to social ideals, philosophy of jackasses totally reveals bunk and nonsense, idealist dreams, the stuff that jackasses are made of, it seems. Oh, Marx may have had a point or two, but let's not forget, he's a jackass too. Plato, Descartes, Spinoza, Hume, Kant, Burke, Hegel, Schopenhauer too, Kierkegaard, James and Nietzsche and Dewey, Russell, Heidegger, Wittgenstein, and popular A too. Philosophy is a search for truth, but sometimes it's just a game of youth, with the jackasses trying to be profound, but really just making a lot of sound. Plato, Descartes, Spinoza, Hume, Kant, Burke, Hegel, Schopenhauer too, Kierkegaard, James, Nietzsche, Dewey, Russell, Heidegger, Wittgenstein, and popular too. So let's take a lesson from this song, or not, and not let philosophy lead us wrong. For every philosopher, there's a jackass too, so be careful which one you listen to or choose. And now, we go somewhere else. Oh yeah, we're sitting in the classroom here. This is a philosophy exam. It's nearly the end of the semester at a prestigious Ivy League university. In the philosophy department, there's 100 students in a giant, that's not a giant lecture hall, that's a little tiny lecture hall. No, usually at a Ivy League school, you'll just have a handful of students in the room. Anyway, this is a big lecture hall because it was philosophy 101 or something, you know, sandbox 2. 100 students that are eagerly waiting for the professor to enter the auditorium and begin their final exam, and they all have their notebooks out, you know, the blue book. Notebooks, they're blue books. Come on, get the blue book out. It's a final exam. The professor walks in. He says, this here's going to be an open book. This is really going to test your knowledge. And then the professor puts a chair on the table. Right there, next to the podium. He announces to the class, using everything that you know about philosophy, I want you to write an essay proving to me that this chair does not exist. And the students begin furiously writing, all except one dude sitting in the far back row, some Weisenheimer, and he's writing something down and turns it in, and he's gone in less than a minute. A week passes, and the students gather together outside the great lecture hall looking for the posting in utter horror. Every one of them failed the course except the one guy, the student that did it in just a matter of seconds. And the rest of them gathered around him and asked him anxiously how he proved the chair didn't exist, and he replied, "What chair?" Hanging out with the do is kind of like proving that the hairman does not exist in any reality at all. So let's get on with the shoe, do. 91.5 WRPI Troy. You are totally, probably wasting your time tuning into me.
I have come to fetch my carol. I have wandered in the mud. Dirty sheets